So when did you become a billionaire? When did you become a billionaire? And I'm talking about...
I don't know that that's what people like Forbes are saying. At a certain point, they call you a billionaire. Pero hindi mo naman tinitingnan yan eh. You know?
Imposible naman. Hindi mo
yun
sinasabi, naku, Lizzie, this is how much we're worth.
Mga listahan yun eh, ng ginagawa ng iba. Ano?
Okay. So that was the only time you realized that andudong ka? I mean, that
nabasa ko lang. Totoo yun.
Okay, so what is the day of a billionaire like? Tell me. How much time do you work?
Work and more work.
Tell me. I mean, you know, what time, anong oras kayo nagigising? Anong
Well, I
oras
wake
kayo
up early and, you know, well, you have to be on the phone a lot.
Okay.
Because your business is spread out through
All over the
Latin
world.
America, Africa, Middle East.
You call yourself a risk taker? Yung talagang...
Well, everything involves a risk. Going
Pero
out of your house every morning
and there
is a
are
risk.
risk avoiders.
Yes, yes.
Are you
Hindi ka pwede sigurista to do what we do, no? No, we're trying to build an organization that is world-class. And why do you have to be just the biggest in the Philippines?
Okay.
Bakit dito lang?
Pero
When the whole world is a market. Bakit ang
pretty
Pilipino dapat dito lang? Hindi ata tama yun.
Okay. So as a result of that, ang dami-dami yung ports, ano ha? You have to go out of the country all the time.
The majority of the year I spend traveling.
200 days out
About
of 300.
like that. The height in the 90s was about that 250.
Wow.
Which is not easy, no? And it's not efficient because you spend half your time in the airplane, airports, checking into hotels, driving to
Talking
the
about airplanes, medyo hindi naman siguro inconvenient. Ang balita namin ang dami yung airplanes. Meron kayong...
Chismis lang yun.
Okay, no. Okay. You have an international, a plane that flies internationally.
Which is a business tool.
Okay, yeah. But in other
Because
words,
let's say Africa, for example.
travel kayo, you do not travel by commercial. You travel with your...
That's only recently, because especially in Africa. In Africa, you go to places like Sudan or Sierra Leone, Monrovia, Congo. Some places, ayaw mo hindi ka pwede mag-overnight. So, pasok ka, makipag-meeting, alis. And you can do 4 countries in one day.
Mr. Razon, isang tanong, isang sagot. Kayo, nagtra-travel kayo, you never take a commercial airline. Since you acquired the company.
Very recently.
How recent is recent?
About 2 to 3 years.
2 to 3 years? Tsura lang.
3 years lang yan.
Remember, I know your mother-in-law. And then
3 years lang yan.
Okay. And then ang balita rin namin pag pumupunta kayo sa Kanlubang, naka-helicopter na kayo, ayaw niyo mag-travel by car anymore. That's part of the perks of a billionaire.
No, because time is
golden.
Is gold. Yeah. So you cannot waste time.
So where do you have a heliport here in your house?
No, in the office.
In the office is in Intramuros.
In the port, in MICT.
In MIC. So you go to the port and then you take the...
Correct. Or I go to the domestic airport.
Bakit naman? Billionaire kayo. Why don't you build a heliport here on top of your roof?
Magreklamo yung mga kapitbahay ko.
How many times kayo nabibigo?
If you're taking risks, you're not gonna be correct every time.
Okay.
The important thing is that the ones that are correct, pay for your mistakes.
Ayun.
Mas maganda yung tama kaysa yung mali. Because tingin ko out of 10, siguro you make probably 7 or 6
na mali.
Pero your correct moves are big enough to...
In other words,
take care of
hindi
the
kayo
mistakes.
natatakot na matalo.
Hindi. Pag natatakot ka matalo, talaga talo ka.
Pretty good. I mean, not really.
No, totoo. That's how I feel. Na talagang ano.